Ah, God. I don't know why I'm doing this, but but I wanted to do this. So I think I have a new rule for this. Yeah, a new rule for the UFM, aka Ultra Fighter Missions. Every video of Ultra Fighter Missions will be coming up Wednesday and Saturday. That's the new rule from this day forward. And speaking of this day, so these children or teenagers didn't know how to use their powers until they either got bitten by a radioactive spider or just got their powers for no good reasons. And these two are capable with that. Elsa, the Queen of Arendelle, and Peter Parker, the Spider-Man. I don't know why I did this, but one of my fans requested it, and I'll thank him right at the end of the video. Well, it's time to analyze their stats, weapons, and abilities to find out who will determine their legendary mission. I don't know, I kind of hated the first movie, but now that I've seen the second movie, I think it would be better than the first movie. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I actually can't wait for the next one. But anyways, what am I even saying? Oh crap. Forget I said anything. So, the place of Arendelle was a pretty quiet place until the king and the queen had two childs. Two. I pulled out two peace signs, which means four. I don't even know why. As one of them was normal, and one of them was not normal. The reason why one was not and one was is because one was older and that got their powers, and one was younger and didn't get their powers. Then the birth came of Elsa, the first princess of Arendelle, which was I still can't believe why I'm doing this. Again, this is dumb. What have I done? Anyway, so Elsa had her powers, but didn't know how to control them, because she's not perfect, because she doesn't know how to control their powers. She thinks she does, but a little bit predictable at their own cost. The reason why she didn't know and why she was scared is because she actually hurted her sister right until that day, and which was an accident. So she had the way to keep hiding her powers until her parents died. At a teenage and high school age, her parents died. And so it was up to Anna and Elsa to become the new queen and princess. But until that all went ruined. Because Elsa got real frustrated, her powers unleashed, and everyone was shocked and scared, and so she lived in the powers all by herself with that stupidly ridiculous song. Oh God, sorry guys. Singing movies are really annoying, but I just can't wait for Onward. It's gonna be even better. Tom Holland, Chris Pratt. Love you, man. Love you all. Anyways, back to this. So Elsa, after Elsa unleashed her power, she really found some cool abilities. She can create stuff. She can block. She could block bow and arrows with arrows that can travel through sound speed. Well, not through sound speed, but I just said that because I just like sing song. She could travel arrows from bow and arrows can usually travel around 200 miles per hour, but bow and arrows from crossbows usually usually goes faster 2 times than that, 400 miles per hour, because they're guns and they're faster. But there's no way of denying the ways of a crossbow. It's unfortunate. Was, but got deleted. It is now. I think. And anyways, and eventually, she can create a giant snow monster, an abominable snowman, an actual abominable snowman. And with her powers, she had the guts and the power to create her own ice castle or palace. But well, she is kind of actually tough. When she gets more rageful, her powers start to increase more, and somehow she turned her whole home into a forest of snow. Yeah, she once got so mad that she even made the whole entire world frozen, and was so powerful that she even attacked Anna on purpose or accident, that her heart started to freeze, and she froze too. That's because Elsa isn't perfect. Well, anyways, wow, what a long, or aka, and frustrating short discussion. Well, no matter what, she'll still be a queen in Frozen 2. She even gave up on the trailer. She even gave up on using her powers, remember? Spider-Man. Oh my god, I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite Marvel movie, and I was so sad that he died in Infinity War, and I'm so happy that he came back to life. Oh, crap, I just spoiled Endgame. For those of you who haven't seen the Endgame, just ignore what I said. For those of you who don't, I'm glad. Anyways, back to the Amazing Spider-Man. So, if you've seen the... Speaking of the Amazing Spider-Man, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man protects the citizens and noble citizens that attack criminals and crimes from New York City. Once when Peter Benjamin Parker was a little boy, his parents abandoned him and left Peter with his Aunt May and Uncle Ben. And after that, his parents died in a plane or crash and car accident. And then after high school age, Peter Parker was a wimpy nerd with no friends who didn't see and wear glasses. Then in an accident at a school spider museum, he got bitten by a radioactive spider, which gave him weird bug powers. Before that, he passed out and got really muscular, and can even dodge bullets that can travel through around 1,700 miles per hour. And now he's a radioactive superhero, but still with no friends. But after doing some heroing and some duty work, he finally got himself a girlfriend. Well, a lot actually, but he stepped into one. And so yeah, Peter is actually smart too. Even though he is the Amazing Spider-Man, he's still Peter Parker under the mask. He's still nerdy, but he's still awesome inside the suit. And so Peter Parker is so smart that he's almost smarter than Einstein. He's like the Einstein of Marvel. It's awesome. He can learn telekinesis, and he can create like several different types of web shooters. Electric web, impact webs, and he can create web grenades, and he makes web shooters. The obvious best choice. With the web shooters, he could swing around and shoot his enemies with webs. With the electric webs, is way different. He doesn't use it to swing around. He uses it to shoot his enemies, and his enemies can stun it and can almost can usually burn their skulls and body and intestines inside. Well, it's usually a little violent, but it's the way how it is. It's just the games. With the web grenades, it can tie his enemies up, and it could leave them trapped until Spider-Man attacks them, and it does better than. It can also explode enemies into walls, floors, and anything, and poles and cars and buses, and I mean, you get what I mean. He also has his impact web, which he can show one web and an enemy. It cannot just tighten one enemy, but 5 enemies at once. And the most obvious best choice of his abilities is his spider sense. It acts like a warning signal, but it's not just a warning signal. It can also give Peter his surroundings, around where where crimes are at, or So, but the spider sense is a little bit predictable, so it can be tricked when it doesn't think he's in danger. Also, if any buddy with Spider-Man speed comparable to Spider-Man speed can't outmatch his spider sense. That's why Spider-Man is not perfect, and plus Spider-Man is almost untouchable. That he's able to dodge bullets that can travel around 170 miles per hour, and he can also dodge the swords from the demons. He's even survived massive explosions from Electro, Vulture, and even Martin Lee. This guy is so tough that he once took a stab and a freaking beating and still kept on going. This guy's a freaking powerhouse. He even outmatched certain more powerful heroes that he chooses to help anyways, but ended up defeating them. Just like he did to Ant-Man, but he did have a little help doing that. But even half of that, Peter Parker is still one of the most powerful villains that I ever known. But Spider-Man is not perfect. His durability has limits, and his spider sense can usually be tricked. His spider sense can be tricked if he doesn't think he's in danger, and everyone to his speed can compromise his speed. And so, and he's not perfect. His web shooters can usually run out of ammo, but it does take like a fast while just to recharge. No, but yeah, he's also not perfect because he even tried to join the Justice League, but once got rejected by Batman. But still, he wasn't also not that perfect because when his uncle died, it encourages him to become Spider-Man, and he even caught the wrong guy. And it also didn't forgive him, not just forgetting Flint what he did, but also forgiving himself for letting him die. But no matter what, he's still the amazing, and awesome, and spectacular Spider-Man. Alright, catch your votes in, people, because it's time to see which one of these children who knows how to use their powers the most and will determine their legendary mission. I talk too much. I need a water.
Fight on.
Web swing!
Yes, and take that, Elsa. You are out. I got a message. Oh no. I just forget that message that I got from Elsa. Anyways, anyways, back to this. So our winner is Spider-Man, and it should be obvious because let's talk about this. The reason now, both of these characters, and both of these fighters did have potential abilities that kept them going. But however, Spider-Man's had advantageable weapons did actually kept them going. For a short period of seconds, his web shooters and all of his other weapons can recharge fully in a quick second. And also, he's so fast that he's able to dodge bullets. While Elsa's dodging crossbow and arrows did actually kept her on an advantage that crossbow arrows can travel through around 400 miles per hour. Which is impressive, but not as impressive as Spider-Man's dodging from shurikens and if it took a freaking grenade to the face. Now this Spider-Man's a freaking powerhouse that he even survived being stabbed a lot. And he's also faster than Elsa that he even dodged bullets. Now bullets from sniper rifles and anything can travel around through like 1,700 through 200 miles per hour. Way more faster than Elsa can ever dodge. And Spider-Man is so now. Spider-Man was now Elsa had has faced other opponents, and he's even took down an army of her own men, which was really impressive, but not as impressive how Spider-Man took out dozens of supervillains on his own. Yeah, so this guy's a real powerhouse inside. Far more capable what Elsa has ever done. It should be obvious that Spider-Man is our winner. Well, and another reason why Elsa didn't win is because there was nothing Elsa for her to win. Nothing Elsa for her to win. Oh god. This whip fight was amazing. Nothing else suffered went. That's hilarious. Anyways, the winner is Spider-Man.